doing long distance? Like, I know your girlfriend's like an hour away, which is super nice. I'm actually,
Yeah.
that's super nice, but
But
like,
it gets like an hour used to be a lot, but like the more I think about it, the better it is, especially in California, where it's
Exactly.
like the longest.
like I always thought, like driving here was 1,200 miles. I always thought that was far, but like where I'm going is only 3 hours. That's not bad. But like, what's been like the hardest thing for you to deal with? Like, you're away from your, like, you and your girlies probably hang like every other day, every day, and now that you guys are like separated and from an hour away, like what's been like the hardest thing, like mentally, that is tough for you?
I wouldn't say, like, I say most people probably have trust issues when it comes to like going to different schools. I think the hardest part is like, because California is like so big, and our way is actually kind of a difference in like culture. I'd say it's like being in that different area of California and like finding stuff to do while I don't live there. Because like my girlfriend's like going to school and everything, but here I like know stuff to do and I like know people. But there it's like I only know her, and I don't live there. I don't like know as much. And that's because I like chose to go to Redlands and she chose to go to Whittier, so it's like we just have different like preferences in the area. So when it comes to Whittier, there's not like a lot I know about it. Does that make sense?
It's like you think that she's the only one there, but in reality, there's hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah,
there.
basically, I just gotta like get accustomed to the area more, which is gonna take time, and I'm gonna meet people and everything. But if I don't live there, it's like harder to have as much fun.
Yeah,
in
so
a different part
it's basically you're
California.
saying like it's hard to think about, like, what are you trying to say? Like,
I don't.
in like short words, you're just like you know everyone here and she knows everyone there, but at the end of the day, you only know her there. So it's like
Yeah.
trust issues usually is common in long distance, but you trust her enough.
Yeah, I trust her completely.
Exactly.
It's more of like it's how do I say this?
I would say it's like
It's not really my home.
It's
This
an
is my
unknown.
home.
It's like an unknown environment.
Yeah,
so you don't know what's
I have
gonna
all my
happen.
shit set up in this room, and I've lived here for weeks. I don't know as much about Whittier, so it's just not as like engaging for me. I don't know.
So that's like your biggest thing that's like hard to deal with, I guess.
Yeah, it's like when I visit her, I just don't have as much fun there.
Okay.
Because here I like know the people.
Yeah, it's because you don't really know a lot of people there. Which is
Exactly.
my hardest thing has been like, I guess for the guys out there, girls, like when you like love someone, it's different. Like liking someone is like you like them, right? And if they left, they left. But when you love someone, it's like you'll do anything for them, and you'll go out your way to do anything for them at any moment, any time. Long distance, like we're together. We used to like hang out like all the time. But once a long distance happens, it's good. It sounds bad, but it's actually good that you guys have that distance from each other. One, it helps you grow as a person, helps them grow as a person. And the way to have a better relationship is you have to grow by yourself. And at the end of the day, if you really want it, you just got to go for it. If you guys both want it, you're going to do it. If one of you guys want it and one of you guys don't, it's not going to work. So like most people say high school relationships aren't going to last. I mean, maybe, it's high chances, but it's because people don't trust one another. People are scared people are going to cheat. If you just trust one another and someone breaks the trust, that's on them at the end of the day. Like, if shit just happened, it happens. It's life. You just got to think, like, don't be so controlling or don't be so on their ass about everything. You got to call them maybe once a day and just talk about your whole day, because if you text and call every day, like more than once a day, you don't know what to talk about and you feel like you're losing that connection. But even from a far distance, that connection is still going to be strong as long as you guys just be honest with each other, tell each other what you're doing when you can. If not, then meet at the end of the day and see. But I guess the hardest part is like if your girlfriend goes to a party.
Yeah,
I think that's
when your thoughts like
that's when your thoughts race. So I think it would be nice if like the girl didn't tell the dude, but also you need to be honest and open. So like let's say you went to a party, you would tell your girlfriend. And if you went to a party, I'm gonna keep you accountable. I ain't gonna let you do anything. So you just gotta think about it as she's gonna pretty much do the same exact thing you're thinking of. Like if she goes to a party, she's gonna have friends. If anything happens, she'll tell you.
Yeah, you just gotta trust the other person to do what you would do.
Yes,
basically.
And I feel like distance shouldn't. Like people say, high school relationships don't last. It's because people don't want it bad enough. High school relationships, you see each other every day, but once you're apart, people are scared that someone's gonna cheat. If you're just not scared, if you have the mindset of not being scared of like that issue, you'll be fine. Like I honestly had in the beginning of this, I was like, man, I'm kind of scared, right?
Yeah.
But I've come to realize I'm growing as a person, and she's only going to grow as a person to experience college. So at the end of the day, I just got to say, fuck it, put all my marbles in the basket and be like, this is exactly how I'm going to handle this. And if anything happens, I'm going to be there and support her. That's how a boyfriend's supposed to work. You gotta be there for one another, through the hard and good times.